We're live. I don't know why, but I feel like showing off something that I got a long time ago as a gift. So, quick backstory before I show this. Well, back when I was a kid with unsupervised internet access, I used to stream without actually putting the game on the stream. That's what I would do. Anyway, I would be on art websites like DeviantArt and For Affinity and whatever. You know, not something that 15-year-olds should be doing. But whatever, I was a teen on Tumblr or whatever, and I eventually found the artist Shane Frost, who has a very distinct lineless style. But sometimes he also does traditional works. Not as often, but they're still there. I'm a huge fan of his work. Not huge, but you know, I like looking at the art. And I don't know why or how, but he noticed me on For Affinity. And after noticing me on For Affinity, he looked at my gallery and drew this. Let me try to resize it. But in essence, one of my character, my persona, looked a bit similar to one of his characters in terms of species and haircut. If you don't remember, my persona wasn't always the guy with dreads. He used to be just a purple skunk with a hoodie, and that's the old design. Anyway, I don't think Shane has publicly shared this art anywhere, because if I click on the Imgur link where this was originally stored, I get a 404. So that means I'm the only other person to have shared this on the internet now. That's all the interesting things I have to say today, I guess. Before I go into this event and probably get folded. I don't know what elements they have except for light, so I'm just gonna undo that real quick. Well, no, there are multiple elements in this mission. It's just there are multiple routes, and I only want to do the Neudiaz route because I'm still trying to get Sanj Yasha, or at least a better version of it. And on the Neudiaz route of this mission, there is a chance for one of the enemies to actually frickin' drop it. But that route is full of light element enemies, so here I am. With light element armor again. I gotta say, like, introducing Guardian's Cache and making you just resupply by playing the game is one of the better things they've done, alongside making Guardian's Cache a viable option to enhance your weapons. That was very nice. Oh, it's the colony. That's a nice Easter lobby. Do I have moves? I have escape dolls. No, I don't. I don't have any escape dolls. Holy crap. There we go. Anyway, I know for a fact that when I join this mission, Protector's Poseidon Spear, I'm gonna get got. And thank goodness I have a dark element weapon to help me with this route of light element enemies. Oh! Oh, okay. I should have did a double check because, oh man, it's these. It's like White Beast, but outside the temple. Never mind, this is not White Beast. I hope they didn't come to the mic, but whatever, probably did. Anyone viewing stream probably already knows that I'm a fan of No More Heroes. Completed both the games on stream. It would be very funny if I completed this quest today and got the item I'm looking for in the first try. But that's probably not going to happen. I haven't even used a booster item. I have MP up 100%. Oh, this is another one of the... Okay, screw you. I'm just gonna play lane. I only have 3. Okay. I remember they had these enemies in like a Christmas event maybe 3 years ago, and these things are so annoying because they don't get any status effects. They have a ton of health and they cast techniques, and they can also fly. They're almost worse than no, they are worse than Tengog, I will say that. This mission is probably like the others where you probably like gotta go around the map and interact with specific things to get the full rewards, but I really don't feel like doing that. I just want to get to the end. Anyway, I believe it's the boss of this mission I want, because that's what drops the Sunshasha U asterisk. Whatever the frick they called it. It's another enhanced version. They have like 5 different versions of the same weapon as in-game materials for whatever freaking reason. I'm not going to question their methods, but it can make things a bit complicated. This is not an effective weapon. What was... oh. Got my hopes up for nothing. Chronosaline. I don't think I can even craft anything that uses that synthesis material. Maybe I will at a later time. Actually, something I've come to realize is that in this difficulty of the game, you know, the made-up ultimate difficulty, materials don't really drop like they used to in older missions. Like, if you do, say, a C rank, you're gonna get a ton of junk materials, but it's like the Clementine team just wanted to reduce the amount of junk you get in your inventory to focus on the weapons. I don't know if that is their vision or not, or if I'm just projecting, but it really feels like that. Yeah, these things are worse than Tengod because you can shoot a Tengod down, but these... they have main character levels of freaking super armor. That was close. I don't know if this song is gonna get me killed or not, but I'm just gonna play it safe and not play that. It's probably too late since I played like 6 seconds of it, but whatever, man. Ah, this song. I actually really like this song. During my morning commute to work, I play music from Night Runners and other similar things. I don't know if anyone actually checks out my big-ass Google Doc full of all my playlists. But lately I've been getting into like house, disco, and other inspired genres of music. I really like what Days God's been putting out. Actually, no, that's a lie. I don't like Exhibition Mode. I think that album is half misses. And there's like a handful of good songs in it. It's probably heresy to hear or say, but like, I didn't like that album. But I did love V-Kiss. V-Kiss is probably up there, like, my top 10 favorite albums. Up there with DX from Friendzone. Rest in peace, James. I've been meaning to, like, sit down and talk about the artists that I've been listening to lately. Because I mainly want to talk about Days God Kiteku, I don't know how to pronounce that guy's username, and Coldre, because their music has been in heavy rotation for me for the past, like, 4 months. I know I'm the guy who talks about hating repetition, but I feel like I could listen to these guys' music, like, a lot, over and over. Yeah, that's the best option for me to use here. This mission has me tempted to buy that one unit that disables the sleep status effect because holy crap, each and every one of these damn enemies is casting grants. Yeah, that's it. Be quiet. Also, I think this mission has the same issues that their other event missions have had. There's just too many damn enemies on the field, man. Look at this. It's not as bad as the last event they did that was set on Raggle. But this is a lot, man. The things I do for a chance to get loot. What's that? What's that? What's that? Nope. Ignis is a good double saber, though. Twin saber. If I'm not mistaken, that twin saber freezes enemies. That's pretty good. I didn't expect to get a drop like that here. Nice. I remember that used to have a bootleg counterpart in the western servers of PSU back in the day. I think it was called Nival Haze or something like that. I doubt this version of PSU has that weapon, but hey, it lives on in my memory. I know for a fact I want this VOD to go to YouTube, but I just have to hope and pray that I chose a selection of music that will not make me a felon for playing it. Remember when that scare was going around? That was insane. Yeah, I did not miss this part of PSU. Getting knocked back by enemies over and over like this. Or no, I think this is a Clementine issue because I don't think the base game had this many enemies in one spot. Like, you know, the big guys. The multi-segmented big guys. At this point, I'm like just a few more knockdowns away from complaining on the Discord about, holy shit, tone down the number of enemies. Or maybe it's just like this because I'm playing on the highest difficulty the Clementine team has to offer. That's probably it. Technically, there's a harder difficulty in the hardcore mode. But, I don't feel like losing everything when a character dies, so I will not be doing that. So this is the hardest difficulty. Rappies? Yeah, checks out. Last event they did also had guaranteed Rappy spots. Well, this is a lot more Rappies than I thought it was going to be here. Oh boy. I forgot what they had at the last part of this mission, and it's like a 50-50 on whether or not it's going to be an Omnigog or the Alteresgog. You know, for just a moment, when I said that, I think I understood, like, how my parents felt whenever I would info dump about games, because when you talk in video game terms and monster names, you just kind of spit out word soup. It's insane. Not the Cactwains. Let me go. Let me go. I'm going beast mode, screw this. I feel like this mission would probably be a lot of fun if you had that one SUV weapon that just rains down icy fire from the sky. I've been trying to get that one for a minute now, but I'm pretty sure it costs an arm and a leg in the player market, so that's gonna be a no-go. More Rappies. I'm just not noticing the kill count on the right. Yeah, that is a lot of enemies I put down. Goodness. I'm sorry, I purified them. That's the correct terminology for Guardians. Really? It stops right there? Just one, right? Just one, right? Just one. Alright, watch this. Right when I kill this enemy, they're gonna put 3 there. Okay, first time I needed one of these in a minute. Okay, I was wrong. A bunch of rappies instead. More freaking cackwaves! Okay, this is not as a larger group as the other group, but I still hate these things. They're fast, they have weird janky hitboxes because they use the small enemy model. Whenever you knock them away, they bounce for whatever reason. It's hard to combo them. And whenever they use that poison technique, it persists after they die. I used to think the Sino Hitoki were so cool and I were... Dear God. I was 11. When I was 11, I thought this enemy was the coolest thing. Do I have other bullet elements? Or is that... I have Rising, but not Dark. Don't know why I'd ever need only the light bullet and not the dark one, but whatever. Yeah, this is just the better method. Just gotta get up there and throw hands. Okay, so I was kind of right. There's 2 of them, not 3 of them. Another material? Photon drop. I've been seeing that around in crafting recipes, I just didn't know where to actually get them. They must drop from everywhere in ultimate difficulty. Alright, that's the end. Please be an Alteraz God. Please be an Alteraz God. That is not an Alteraz God. Oh my god, it's this thing. I don't know how much of a pain this is going to be to fight in ultimate difficulty. Ooh, it's hitting like a truck. Oh, it looks like on ultimate difficulty they fixed some of its jank. You can't just go to its side and just and then just ride the wave. That beam is probably an instant kill on ultimate, isn't it? Yep, it rotates too fast, you can't hide. I'm afraid to go beast mode because this thing can teleport, and I don't want to waste beast mode by having to chase it. There it is. Okay, after that teleport, I'm gonna find it, and then I'm going beast mode. And that should seal the deal. If I don't get knocked out of beast mode because this thing does so much damage. It's level 250. That's higher than players can go. Alright, so I didn't use any boost items. I'm probably not gonna get it, but here goes nothing. Not a single weapon drop. But I did get some material tickets, ultimate token, Easter egg. I wonder if it's in all caps as a reference to classic PSO. Whenever they did events, there would just be random things in all caps you'd get as drops. Hello, Lou. Exchange egg. Oh, I don't. You need 5 eggs. Okay, leave. I gotta do that 5 times. Alright, where's that rare drop rate? 1 hour. I gotta store the Ignis for now because I'm sure it'll be useful at a later. You know what? No. I'm enhancing Ignis now. Did they put the upgrade station here, or no? They did not. Okay. What? It failed in the second grind? I know this is not thrilling gameplay, but oh, it's already stronger than my other twin saber. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. If I remember correctly, Ignis also had a special sound effect associated with it, but there I go again, obsessing over the small things. I don't think those drop from anywhere, so I'm just gonna keep on buying them at the store. I appreciate that they put the item guy, like, everywhere. Nope, that's disappointing. But it does freeze, like I remember it doing that. It did that back in Fantasy Star Portable 2, where this weapon originates from. Oh, I thought these enemies didn't pack a punch. They do knock you down. That is notable. Oh, I forgot I had this weapon. And how strange it is. Like, it's a twin handgun that crowd controls. That is odd. I believe it fires unique bullets too. I might try to hunt for this in the ultimate version, because this is just the regular one. MP up. Does that stack boosts? Yeah, I have 2 boosts active, cool. I'm just gonna get this guy into a better position. It goes so far away, it goes out of the position to get punched in beast mode. No, I just refuse to meet that enemy on even terms. I'm gonna corner camp you like a bitch, I swear. I swear. Got the job done. Another rare material. Power roll. Still got inventory space. Yeah, these are really interesting. I wish they did that in PSU 2 whenever they got reintroduced. But it is what it is. That ship has sailed. I don't like that. It has a chance to instant kill me. I don't like that. Not at all. Not one bit. Is it immune to most status effects? It feels like it's immune to most status effects. No drops. Oh, that boss is still gonna suck on a second run, though. That is still gonna suck. Well, at least I kinda have a strat. Guess I'm skipping breakfast today. Don't know what I should get. I don't know why I'm bothering with the crystal. Ain't nobody playing this game on a Monday. There are some players in the lobby, but everybody is so antisocial these days, no one's gonna join. And I don't just mean that in the don't want to talk to people. There are some angry-ass people who play this video game. I've encountered them multiple times. I'm not going to recount these experiences, but yeah, it's happened. I believe I've said it before, but I really hope that when these servers eventually go down, because I feel like Sega will eventually take action, I hope the Clementine team releases an offline version. Not a way to host your own server. No. A modification to the original Ambition of the Illuminous EXE that lets you play all this offline. There used to be a project on this ancient Phantasy Star Universe forum called PSU mods, but I don't know if that's been continued. It was called Despair and Hope. I think it was named after a piece of promotional material. It aimed to just restore the Japanese content to the game that we never got, but as I said, its fate is unclear. Or maybe I just need to visit that forum again. It has been years since I've accessed PSU mods. I don't even have an account, I was just a worker. It's just kinda how I use most forums anyway. Not to be that kind of guy, but I do miss forums. But at the same time, I don't think bringing back forums will save social media, because people are still just gonna be jerks. And it's kind of hard to, like, stand out in forums unless you post everywhere all the time, yeah? Like, imagine trying to be an artist in a forum. To an extent, Reddit is like that, but, you know, Reddit is not a forum. I don't care what you say, Reddit is not a forum. Holy shit, is that Kirik himself in my party? Oh, that is Kirik! Here I was saying that no one was going to join. I'm being graced with Kirik's presence. That doesn't count as a technique, so silencing that enemy does not stop that. Okay. Maybe I should just be using that to move around. Because I do have that photon art. You know what? No. Screw it. I'm going beast mode here. I don't even know what the soul stones do. They're just kind of there. It's not like the pyroxenes in PSO2 where there was a dedicated counter to exchange them for items. I'm pretty sure they're just, like, materials for something? I kinda wish there was an FAQ somewhere. It's probably hidden in the depths of the Clementine Discord that I don't even really participate in. Probably. Hence the probably. I don't know what's going on in there. I've subscribed to the notifications channel and that's it. I just want to know if there are events and when they end. Okay, so that's the first guy I've seen not using the big laser. No, I'm not furry in this game. However, My Persona's outfit is based on apparel from this video game. Oh yeah, that is my character. Every so often you can transform into a big cat. Because I'm playing as the Beast race. They're basically bioengineered cat people. I mean, I guess if you want to count that furry. I really should have just been using Tornado Dance, because, yeah, that is just a lot faster than walking. Just taking a stroll in the enemy's direction. My Ignis is lightning elemented, but it still freezes, right? Yes, it does still freeze. Right. Oh, these rappies actually have hands. You say every fantasy has a beast race, but later entries in the Phantasy Star series, namely PSO2 and New Genesis, don't have the beast race. I believe they've been superseded by Dumans, which are just humans with little horns on their head. They are descended from dragons. Okay, I see why that guy uses that spear. It freezes enemies on contact. That makes things a lot easier. Nanoblast Sicey, you asterisk plus. Okay, I was talking about it earlier, but yeah, this game has like too many variations of the same weapon that all do the same thing in different ways. Genuinely, they should just consolidate them into one big weapon class. Holy shit, that thing just scooted over you. That was terrifying. I've never seen them move that fast. I hope I didn't screw up by going beast mode here. I did! I'm just gonna scroll over here while I have the time. There we go, okay. Anyway, I was talking about Coldre. I think I played his music on stream sometime, and like... I can't remember. But I played it on before. I keep talking about his music because it's got that Jet Set style while not being Jet Set Radio. Oh my god, I'm dead! That checks out. That checks out. This enemy was deep frying me before, so it only makes sense I get got. Stupid teleporting piece of... Yeah, I should have just been using Tornado Dance a long time ago. I bought it just for movement purposes, and then I just didn't even freaking use it. Oh, that was so much easier with a partner, holy crap. And I've been blessed with the presence of Kirik himself. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm just gonna run this mission like 5 times, I think. After I resupply. Judging by his choice of weapon, he's probably a fight master. Yeah, that's a fight master. I refuse to play as fight master because I need my ranged weapons, otherwise I will die. I also need twin sabers, which fight master cannot use. I missed the just attack like a dummy. Oh, so this enemy does get frozen. Is it just resisting range frozen then? Whatever. Maybe if I were a pro trancer, I would have just frozen it right then and there. Yeah, this bastard does get frozen. Please don't instant kill me, you bastard. Didn't mean to blow them away like that. Yeah, that's fair. That is the make the problem go away button, and I understand its use. Oh, I'm so sick of these things. It's like a requirement. Every time the Clementine team releases an event, they've got to have one enemy that just tanks so much damage and won't flinch at anything. I need another dark elemented weapon. I think that's the moral of the story here. I need another dark elemented weapon. And I also just need to level up in general, I guess. I'm already working on that just by playing the game. Oh, he switched freaking SUVs. He must have multiple in the inventory. I wonder if the charge transfers over if you have one and then charge the other. Yeah, there is a great wealth of difference in attack power from these two weapons. Oh, they're actually Japanese. They don't understand a word we're saying. Okay, I stopped attacking for a second because there was just a mass of white flashes and I couldn't tell what was going on. This game is not like Animal Crossing where I can rely on sound cues to help me do the things. I'm looking at my character. Oh, thank goodness they're a force. Is that the default human? That's the default human girl. Oh, another one? What the hell? I said no one was playing this game and I was proven very wrong. Very wrong. I don't know why I'm picking up those items, they're junk rares. Rappy feathers no longer have the same use they used to. Back in the day, you needed a rappy feather to get a rappy suit. But these days, you just cough up the cash and get the suit easy. Gotta say, I'd much rather prefer that method than working so hard to get a rappy suit, only to get it in a color that you don't want. That guy's fit is pretty cool. So there's two forces on our team now. Nice! This is all going a lot faster. Yeah, this mission's a lot better when you have 3 more guys. And we have Kirik, the legendary hunter. The Black Hand. Oh, they gave forces something to actually kill bosses with? Nice. Here come the missiles. Not as many missiles as last time, though. Alright, DP, where are you going? There you are. Oh, this thing is throwing some serious hands. That barely even took a minute, huh? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I accept Karik's partner card. I'll just send my card to all these guys, actually. Ah, whatever, I don't need any of that. I'm just gonna get the healing items and then, yeah. Back again. Let's go. That's high level Megid? That looks terrifying. I did not mean to do that. I think I messed up whoever's combo by doing that. Oh, we have it stun locked. Nice. That's not the right technique! Okay, I'm definitely gonna keep these handguns. These are nice. I have more. Yeah, I have 5 photon charges left. The range of support techniques is insane! I wasn't even close to that guy and they still buffed me. It is so satisfying to see these enemies go down like this when they were giving me such a hard time before. Wait, can this weapon miss at point blank? Yes, it can. Holy crap. That's an interesting jank. Oh wait, our friend died. Do they have no moves? That's a shame. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. One step closer to 200. I don't know, something tells me I might actually like playing as Pro Trancer and looking at the selection of weapons. Granted, I would lose access to Gold and Milla, the weapons that I grinded so freaking hard for, but I could let one of my other characters use it instead. Like, that would be a great time to have access to a laser cannon. But at the same time, you don't really need to use all of the Pro Trancer weapons set, right? I know a lot of people just like stick to one or two weapons. Like I'm noticing the Newman over here, he's been sticking to like 4 weapons in total. Another one? Hello! Oh, let me tell you something. I think more games should abandon like 4-player parties and go higher. I know when you add more players into the equation, programming becomes even harder, but this game is so simplistic in its gameplay. It can support 6-player parties, and I think that is amazing. I just want to see more games like get jiggy with it and do something like that. Oh, now he's using a shotgun. Is he a gun techer? Yeah, he's a gun techer. Level 37 gun techer. I wonder if I would be happier playing as gun techer and only using the first 2 parts of my photon arms. And then just like mowing enemies down with the machine gun. I gotta try that out sometime. I think that would be fun. I remember playing with someone who was only using 2 weapons, being a wand and a submachine gun, and they would just change the photon arms they needed on the fly. It was really interesting watching that guy play. I think that's something that's missing from the series going forward, actually. The freedom to choose what you want to do with your weapons. I told myself I wasn't gonna slander New Genesis again, but I feel like that's something greatly missing from Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. In that game, weapons are just stat sticks. You just kinda get the next weapon that does more damage, instead of looking for a weapon that, I don't know, suits a niche. Now, I know PSO2 also had stat sticks, but there's also different kinds of weapons you can get for different kinds of skill trees and stuff like that, and I kind of miss that. Because, for example, if you were going to be a techer but using a rifle to have access to support techniques and a weak bullet, there were specific rifles that you would want to go for that had technique attack attached to them. I'm just gonna drop all this now because these are junk. I forgot, does Pro Transfer even have access to Double Saber? Nope, they got access to Spear though. Gotta remember, no beast mode here. Otherwise it will hold up the whole party. Cackling Tail, another material. All these drops and none of them are what I want. Now I can go beast mode. This guy chose the worst time to join. None. Golden egg. I'm gonna wait until everyone's over here before I move. An egg used for a raffle. That's a helpful description. Alright. Alright, so this next attempt is going to be my last. As implied by the title, I haven't eaten anything today. And I think I might go hit up a Waffle House. Or nah, I got time. I can go somewhere else. I can get a steak. Or no, I can get ramen. There's also this friggin' Greek restaurant nearby that I haven't gone to. Actually, no, I'm feeling like getting hot wings. I'm gonna get wings. As soon as I'm done, I'm just gonna get wings. Whoa, why did it go that far? What the heck? That felt rude. Why did it go that far? Yeah, I'm seriously considering switching to Gun Ticker. I haven't leveled up the Force class on this character, but it just looks like it would be fun. Access to shotguns or, hell, Pro Transfer. Yeah, I think, yeah. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna level up Force on this character probably on stream. And then I'm gonna try Pro Transfer. It's gonna be tough dealing with that lack of HP, but I'm gonna make it work. I will just handle it, because I'm that guy. Dying. The lack of food is killing me. Man, I hope I get good news today. I've been waiting on my car to get fixed since last Saturday. I know replacing parts takes time. However, I'm an impatient bastard. Rest in peace, Kolkula. Guy with the lowest defense on the team got. Did they... 3 debuffs on this enemy, goodness. They want it gone. I keep hearing the rare drop noise, and it just... It's like I'm getting punked every time I hear it. I refuse to play these enemies as game this time. I'm just gonna go beast mode. And besides, I've been getting the meter back pretty fast. Stupid Komzali. Oh, they've been stunning them. Okay. That helps. That helps a lot. I keep talking about Pro Transfer, but I'm starting to get scared. Like, what if it's a bad class? Like, I already know that I'm bad, but like, what if I'm bad twice over? Playing the bad class, but also playing badly. Like, oh no, oh no, oh god, oh fuck. I probably should have went beast mode here instead, considering all this hogwash. I hope this album can reach its conclusion before we clear everything. Because man, I've been listening to this album, Step in Heaven 2, on repeat since I heard it. I've already talked about it over and over on my Blue Sky, but like, I mean it, this album is so freaking good. It has one miss, but like, other than that, I've been freaking bumping this over and over. To the point where I've only had this album in my Apple Music library for like 3 months. And it ended up one of my most played songs over like the period where Apple looks and makes the heavy rotation playlist. The vocal chops are really good, and people hate it when you say this, but I've been getting some Persona vibes. In particular, the electronica feel of Persona 4. But at the same time, this album has gone really good with BRC gameplay, so I've been playing that whenever I decide to go into BRC to go to the mall. You know, I haven't streamed BRC in a minute. I hope someone releases a good map that you don't need the freaking Movement Plus plugin to actually play on. Because almost every other map that's modded needs you to have that damn plugin to actually do anything on it. Oh, Block 3, this album is not finishing. Oh well, out of photon points. Is that a Rappy Feather? Yes it is, I'm ignoring that. Is that another Rappy Feather? No. Easter egg. I'm hearing some different character voices. I'm wondering if they added any extra ones that existed in the Japanese version of this game. I don't know why I'm saying the Japanese version, because by definition we are playing the Japanese version of PSU. Another guy! Mac Daddy J. Rizzy. Okay. Masaka. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use that twin dagger photon art at this level of the game. Like, people are always using something else, like the meta at this point. But I don't know what the meta is, so I'm just kind of vibing. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. There's just 6 people, just all going at the enemies together. I want more games to do this. Like, things become visually cluttered at this point in the game, but still, like, it's just so cool to see this. Oh, more junk. More junk. Alright, home stretch. What the hell are you wearing? What is he wearing? I would do it, but no one will understand. Better grab everything I can. I wonder if it's still a meme in the depths of the Clementine community. It probably isn't because I'm not like super well known in the community, but if I just delude myself into thinking that I'm better than everyone else, I can make myself believe that everyone knows what I talk about when I talk about things. Clear missions. Judging by the fact that I'm not hearing anything, a bunch of junk dropped again. Except for that super grinder. We love super grinders. Anyway, I'm done. You know what that means. Goodbye. Go away. Play Jet Set Radio and Bomb. You can't play Jet Set Radio on Steam anymore. Emulate Jet Set Radio. Please buy Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, and Hyper.